What exactly does an NBA player agent do? If superstars can get the max almost anywhere, why give an agent up to 4%? Recently, Jaylen Brown talked on a show about why he did not hire an agent when he entered the draft. The main reason was simple: he did not think it was worth it. Top NBA agents can charge up to a 4% commission, and Brown felt giving them that money did not make sense, because in the 2016 NBA draft, Brown's stock was already very high. Whether or not an agent worked behind the scenes for him, he was almost certainly going to be a high first-round pick. So there was nothing wrong with saving that money. But by 2019, in the third year of his rookie contract, he became eligible to negotiate an early extension with the Celtics. That was when Brown hired veteran agent Jason Glushon. Then he signed a 4-year, $115 million extension with the Celtics. That relationship also carried into the 5-year, $304 million contract he signed in 2023, which set an NBA record at the time. Glushon also negotiated that deal with the Celtics, and the two sides have continued working smoothly together ever since. Some fans may wonder, if top players can get the max wherever they go, is there really any need to hire an agent? Isn't it only players like Austin Reeves, good players but not true superstars, who need agents to help them fight for bigger contracts? To be fair, for stars like Brown, the max salary is already defined by the league. An agent cannot break through the salary cap, but in many cases, players really do need someone to negotiate on their behalf. The NBA's collective bargaining rules are extremely complicated. Players do not have time to understand every single detail, and sometimes, they may not even notice the hidden traps inside a contract. An agent can work the rules to the player's advantage and fight for the player's interests. Also, if a player negotiates directly face-to-face with the front office, first of all, there are many things that are hard to say out loud because he may worry about damaging the relationship. Second, it is very easy for the front office to put pressure on him in the room. Think about it. Most GMs are seasoned operators in their 40s or 50s. Some are even 60-something-year-old veteran negotiators. What can a player in his early 20s really negotiate out of them face-to-face? Maybe after talking for a while, he gets emotional and says, "Isn't it just more than $50 million over 5 years? Fine, I do not want it anymore." But an agent is not going to get dragged into the front office's rhythm like that. Even if the agent says some harsh things to the front office in order to fight for a higher salary, or even threatens that the player may leave, at least it is not the player personally burning the bridge. There is still room to calm things down. And if the relationship really does get tense, the player and the team can always sit down over coffee and smooth things over. Outside of extension talks, when it comes to trades or free agency, the agent's role becomes irreplaceable. A player cannot possibly be familiar with the front offices of the other 29 teams. He also cannot possibly have time to understand every other team's roster, plans, goals, and salary cap situation one by one. At that point, the agent has to communicate on behalf of the player. A good agent will also help a player plan his income and provide some financial advice. Bigger name players usually have more professional financial teams, but for players who do not need to hire a full financial team, the agent can also play that role. And off the court, the agent's role becomes even bigger. All of a player's endorsement deals are usually negotiated by the agent. That includes off-season commercial events, fan meet and greets, and more. From small things like appearing on a show or making a cameo in a movie or TV series, to major deals like sneaker endorsements, the agent helps plan and connect everything. It is not that players without agents cannot get any commercial opportunities at all. The problem is that they may not be able to arrange their schedule reasonably within limited time and maximize their earnings. But in this area, Jaylen Brown is also an exception. On the business side of his career, he does not let his agent get too involved. So after his sneaker deal with Adidas expired in 2021, Brown never signed a new sponsor. He even rejected Nike's reported $50 million offer. Now Brown has founded his own brand called 741. From design to operations, he is deeply involved himself. Beyond all the work mentioned above, some agents even help with marketing. For example, during the offseason, they create momentum by saying many teams are ready to give their client a max contract. They contact major media outlets, push their players' names into the conversation, and help them get better market value and better contracts. When players run into legal issues, if the situation has not yet reached the point where they must hire a professional lawyer, the agent usually uses his connections to connect them with the right people first. Overall, an agent is not only a player's representative, advisor, and spokesperson. Sometimes, he even plays the role of a life mentor. A 4% commission really is not that much. So even for a highly educated player like Jaylen Brown, he only had the confidence to skip having an agent during the draft. Once it was time to negotiate his first extension with the team, Brown still brought in a professional to sit across from the front office.